beauties, what is going on? Welcome back. How are you guys doing? I know it's been like a week and a half or something that I haven't filmed. That's because I have been like freaking hard at work trying to sell clothes through my boutique, and I finally got a job today, so I'm so excited, you guys. Just wanted to share the good news with you guys, and today we're going to be playing with makeup. So if this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming on and checking my channel out. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe and hit the like button so I know what you guys want to see. And today, you guys, we are gonna be doing a makeup look. I'm gonna explain my title. With this bucket full of makeup that I have here, I'm trying to, so you guys can see everything, but I'll go through some of the stuff. What I wanted to start doing and try to be consistent with is every month, I'm going to fill up this basket with things that I just wanna use throughout that month. I'm not going to touch anything else but all the makeup that's just in this bucket, because I've noticed that when I do my makeup, I'm always using the same things and I don't rotate my stuff out enough, and I want to get through a lot of my stuff. So that is what we are going to be doing today. I'm just going to do a look with the stuff that I have in my bucket today. And I will tell you guys, I know it's like, what's today, the 10th, 9th, 10th, something like that. I previously recorded this video at the beginning of the month, and when I went to go edit, there was just some things that I did not like that I wanted to change, and I didn't think it was good enough content for you guys to enjoy. So I literally scraped the entire video, and here we are again today. That is what we're going to be doing today. So I'm just going to dive in. I'm literally going to do just a regular look. I'm not going to do anything crazy with eyeshadow today, because I really want to focus on liners. You know that my thing is liners. I love liners, and there's this one thing that I do with these two that I chose for the month, where I marry them together on my eye, and it just looks so pretty, you guys, so different. I've done it before on my channel, but not an actual tutorial, just a done look. So I just want to do that with you guys today so you guys can see how I achieve it. Some of the stuff that I put in here I haven't used yet, and I need to use them, you guys. This is why we buy makeup, for us to use them. I know there's certain things that we just want to buy to collect and are like collector's edition, but most of my makeup I like to use. So let's start with the first thing. I am gonna go in, just start doing my eyebrows. The only thing I put in to do my eyebrows is the Morphe one. I've tried using this before on my channel and I didn't like it too much, and I think it was just because my eyebrows were kind of just wet from like all my skincare and stuff like that, so it wasn't gliding on very well. My eyebrows are pretty dried right now. I've already done like my skincare routine because I went on my interview earlier today, so I didn't put any makeup on for the interview because I had to wear a mask, which is fine. So my face is just pretty much done with like skincare and clean and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go in with this Morphe and try it out again. I will say though, the color is a little off for me. I don't love it the way I love my NYX one and my $1 billion ones. This is easy to work with. The color is a little bit off, but it's okay. You know, we make things work here. So I'm just gonna naturally fill them in where I need to fill them in. You know that I just do my eyebrows very natural. I don't do a bunch of craziness to them. I just fill them in where they need to be filled, and voila, that is it. Okay, so for the most part they are filled in the way I like for them to be filled in. So we're gonna go on to the next step. I'm gonna do my primer. The two primers that I chose for this month in my little bucket here is the one by Touch in Sol, which I'm probably gonna use this. You guys, this is so like cooling and smoothing to the face and the skin. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. And then the other primer that I chose was the Strawberry Whipped Pore Blurring Primer with Vitamin C and E by I Heart Revolution. I had wanted to mention this one a long time ago and forgot to. This is a very good dupe for the Cover FX one. It is a little bit more liquidy, but it pretty much almost gives you the same effect as the Cover FX one. I do have that one as well. If you want to look for an affordable dupe to the Cover FX one, this is a great one as well. It smells really good, you guys, but it does really just like blur out your pores for a while, and I always find that my foundation on top of this one looks really good. But today we're gonna go in with the Touch in Sol Pore Blum Primer. Now I love that the jar is like a glass. We all know that I am a sucker for glass and frosted glass, and then I'm just gonna like rub it in. more smooth. The smell of this, you guys, oh my gosh, if you haven't tried this, it's just so good. I love it. As you can see, I'm like halfway through this, almost halfway through this, and then I stopped and I'm like, okay, we need to use that one again. I don't know why I stopped. It's just because I'm overflowing with makeup. So it's another reason why I want to like rotate my stuff. Next thing that we are gonna go into is foundation, and I'm gonna be using both my Morphe and my Hank & Henry sponges, which are my favorite sponges. The three foundations that I chose for this month is the Smashbox Studio Skin right here in 3.2, which is like actually my color. It looks darker on camera, but it oxidizes on my skin and it literally becomes my skin, you guys. I love this foundation. Oh my gosh. I know that probably by the end of the month it's gonna be empty because I know I'm like more than halfway through it. This lasts a long time too. And then the other one I have for the month is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. This is another good one. And then I have the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation, and this is F3.30. And then the Maybelline one, sorry, I'm trying to remember everything, is 80, which is Cashew. So I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox one today. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this foundation. It's ridiculously good. It is one of my favorite high-end foundations. I cannot. It's so good. So guys, what have anybody, okay, like literally what are you guys watching on Netflix? Like, talk to me, drop me comments down on what you guys are watching on Netflix. I've been watching a lot of shows that just have like season 1s and waiting for seasons 2 to come out for them. I've seen quite a few, and I'm one that I tend to sometimes forget things very quickly, which is not good. Right now, I'm actually watching Shameless. I like some of the stuff that goes on in this show. I literally have to fast forward because it's just too much for me. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I like the points of the family of Fiona just trying to keep all of her siblings together, and she goes through so much trying to take care of them. Oh my gosh, this character, when it comes to the kids, I freaking love her for it, for always just thinking about her siblings first and taking care of them. But this freaking show is just crazy. And I think I'm probably missing this entire side right here. I'm gonna go in with a couple more pumps of this. Oh, I hear it. It's like getting down to the wire. I'm so glad I got a job so I can freaking start buying makeup again. You guys, I've just been really, really good on not trying to spend money where it's not necessary at the moment right now. Gotta be an adult sometimes and freaking make wise decisions. Gotta make sure the bills are paid. I swear, adulting freaking sucks sometimes. But it is what it is. I am very blessed and I'm very thankful that I got a job. Just doing my thing. Chicken wing. Okay, next thing like I want to talk to you guys. Okay, who watches Manny MUA? Because last night I binged on some of his videos and I about died with him. He cracks me up so bad. I don't know how he does it. Like, one of my favorite things that he does is back in the brows are filled, and the way he does it, I couldn't stop laughing last night. He is just a trip. He is amazing. I literally don't care what people say about him. He is just like, when I am down and I need a really, really good laugh, I watch his shows because he is a riot. A super duper riot. I cannot. I saw the video last night where he laminated, I don't even know if that's what it's called, or he like lifted his eyebrows and he had the plastic over them. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I can't. And then I saw some others too. Oh, I saw the one where he reviews the KVD vegan beauty brand after they rebranded and after Kat like signed over all her ownership of the company over to Kendu. I seriously, like, I've tried a lipstick here or there from that brand in the past when she owned it, and I'm really, really wondering if they have reformulated some stuff, because I personally did not like the lipstick. Like, it just got super clumpy on me. It lifted. The formula was not comfortable at all. Literally after a couple of hours it would break and just like lift, and it just looks super crusty and nasty. I'm wondering if they have formulated the lipsticks, because if so, I would really like to try them again. And since it's technically a new brand, I want to try some stuff from that brand. I got that little blush duo with the highlighter and I freaking love it. That blush is like one of my favorite blushes. Oh my gosh. So I've been thinking about that too. He did a review of that brand and then that new kind of like a mauve toned palette. It looks so pretty. It's sold out right now. So that's like a palette that I really want to try from them, and it's like right up my alley with the colors that I love. Next thing we're gonna go in with is concealer. So I got, I think, just 2 concealers. I'm really trying to finish them. They're both by ColourPop. Medium 20 and medium 26. I'm almost done with the medium 26, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. The medium 20 is a lot brighter and lighter. This one has a bit of a yellow tone, like a yellow undertone to it, but it's not that bad on my skin tone. But it is a little bit lighter than this foundation, so I'm just gonna like dab a little bit here, dab a little bit there. I don't go crazy with my concealer, as you know. And then I got 2 setting powders in here. I got my Becca, and then the other one is my Beauty Bakery Flower setting powder, but I'm gonna go in with the Becca one. Let me blend out my concealer, because this one tends to dry very quickly, and I want to get it all up in there and then just set. I did put in another order for Torrid because we are in the season of Hope Cash again, and I had 6 of them plus a $20 reward plus free shipping plus another 5% off. Y'all, I went in. I didn't go in like crazy in. I went in with discounts like applied to the max. So I got a really good discount. That should be coming in a couple of weeks, and it'll probably be on my channel up for early next month or late this month. I'm gonna set my eye because I'm only gonna use liner, and when I set my eye doesn't get sweaty and doesn't give me like issues with transfer or anything of that sort. And I'm just gonna wipe away the excess with my Morphe M439. This is just one of those items that, you know, when you see the videos where, oh, these beauty gurus or like these influencers made me buy it. This brush, Manny made me buy it a long time ago, and I've been in love with it ever since. I always use it to wipe away excess stuff on my face or to put on powder foundation. I freaking love this brush. It's so good. Then I'm gonna go in with blush. I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites, Wet n Wild, in the color. I'm so sad that you did not get to experience this with me, but when I first filmed this one last week and I had to scrape the video, I hit pan on this blush and I freaking freaked out. I was so excited. And you guys, oh, I'm so sad that you couldn't like experience that with me, because it's literally exciting when you hit pan on makeup because you've been at it for like so long. I don't know if you can see that. You see it right there. I hit pan on it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Such an accomplishment when it comes to makeup. But yes, this is one of my favorite blushes because it just goes on so easily. You know that I love any sort of peachy terracotta type of blush, and just look how pretty it just deposits on the face. It just gives you that just nice summery pinch of beautifulness to the skin. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that. I hit pan, yeah. Oh, and the other blush that I got for this month was the NYX Sweet Cheeks matte one in the color Bang Bang. So it's like a dark sort of auburny type of color. It's super duper pretty. And then I got a face palette in here with some other blushes and highlighters. Gives me some extra stuff to work with right there. And this is the Smashbox Cali Kissed face palette. Freaking love the packaging on this. So pretty. The next thing we're gonna go in is with highlighter. And again, some of the highlighters that I have are from the face palette right here. And then I have the Soul Body by ColourPop. This one is in warm gold. And then the other one that I have not used yet is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics in Balm. This one. So this is what I'm gonna be using for the month. So I'm gonna use this one in the Cali Kissed face palette. That's what it looks like right here. Look at that. Woo! I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place highlighting brush. It looks like a lot because of the lighting, you guys, but it's just enough. I'm gonna like comb my eyebrows because this one is just wonky today. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm not feeling it and she needs to get her shit together. I did forget my setting spray, but the only setting spray literally that I have and that I use, and it's my everyday go-to holy grail, is the one by Morphe. I do have a few on my wish list on my Ulta app that I really want to try, like the one by Smashbox, the one by Cover FX, and then there's another one. There's like a dewy spray by Morphe that I want to try as well. But I'm literally not going anywhere after this, so I'm literally doing my face to spend some time with you guys and show you what I'm going to be using for this month. So there's no reason for me to use setting spray. Now I'm gonna do my whole liner thing. I'm gonna see if I can do it on camera for you guys because all right, and then the mascara I'm gonna use is the Lash Princess Essence. I love this mascara. Oh my gosh, the volume and the length that this gives you, and it's super affordable. I think it's like $3.99 or $4.99. I do use this though with one of my high-end like brands, either KKW or there's another one that I use. Sometimes I use it with the Smashbox one as well, because this one, I will be honest with you, even though I love it so much, this will leave you a little bit of raccoon eyes in the corner and I hate it. Usually I will put on like my Snapscara that doesn't give me no raccoon eyes whatsoever. It literally just washes it off. I'll put a coat of that on first and then layer this on top of it, and then it doesn't give me the raccoon eyes, and it makes my eyelashes look like falsies. I freaking love it. The other one that we have for this month as well is the Mael. I think that's how you pronounce it. This was given to me, so I'm not sure. So these are the two I'm going to be using this month, but I'm going to go in with the Essence one today. I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics liners. They're Power Pencil liners in teal and royal blue. These run about, I think, $8 on their site. I'm sure when they have sales all the time, you guys. These are really good pencils. They're super easy to sharpen, and for the most part they come out back to normal. A lot of pencils don't do that, but I hope I can get it to a spot where it'll be easy for me to do it on camera, because I freaking suck doing liner on camera. But I really want to show you guys how I marry these together and just make it look really, really super duper nice. So I'm going to go in with the teal first, and I'm just going to start from the corner in, go about halfway and kind of like flick it to where it kind of deteriorates into like a lighter color after, and then I'm going to go in with the other ones. I like to get it really, really close to the line, to the eyelash line. And don't worry if it gets on your actual eyelash, because the mascara is gonna cover that later on. They don't feel dry at all. As you can see, I'm barely like touching my eyelid, and it goes on pretty creamy, and it just has so much pigment to it. Do you not see that color? I love it. Oh my gosh, so good. I have like those eyelids that some of my liners tend to skip, and that's not the liners, it's my skin, which is so weird, but it's okay, because where I flicked it at, I'm gonna cover it with this, and then I'm gonna go a little bit over that one and then just start marrying it together all the way over, and then just work with it the way you know how to work with your liners. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is the finished look. I just married them and kind of blended in together right in the middle, so you can't see where one starts and the other one finishes, so you kind of just marry them together. And this is gonna be like your finished look right in the middle. So it'll start with the lighter one and just kind of tie-dye into the next one. And you can, you know, do a wing with these. You can like flick them over. I usually just like to finish it at the end and then just fix it up and finish my look. So that's what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna go off camera and finish the other one, and then I'm gonna come back with the finished eye look for you guys so you can see, and then we're gonna finish up with lipstick. All right, my beauties, I am back. This is the finished look. As you can see, I just did the exact same thing underneath on the lower lash line, and then I put my mascara on. I will zoom in a bit more so you guys can see how I just married both of them, and then just kind of faded them out, kind of like a tie-dye type thing. And then I just did the same thing on the bottom. I freaking love doing this one, you guys. It's just so fun to play with the colors, and then you know that These colors for my eyes are like right up my alley. Because I did such a bold look with my eyes, I'm going to just do a nude lip. So I have a few here that I chose for the month. Just like a little bit of everything. I got some mattes, some regular ones, mostly mattes because you know that's how I roll with lipstick. I also switched it up with a little bit of different colors for like some summery colors, and you always need a nude no matter what. I think for today I'm going to use Bun Bun, which is the Comfort Matte by Urban Decay. And the collaboration that they did with Kristen Leanne, it is a nude, so I'm totally going to use this one because I freaking love this one. It's so good. I don't know why I stopped using it. As you can see, I'm pretty much halfway through it. So I'm going to use this one today. That's what it looks like right there. And then I'll quickly just share with you the other ones that I have for the month. I have Smashbox. I have this beautiful like bright corally peach type of color. I have another one by Urban Decay called Exhibition. It's also a comfort matte, and it's like a bold kind of pinkish with a purple undertone. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. These are some of my favorites because these do not budge, you guys. Oh my gosh, they don't budge for anything. And this is the color Cowboy, which is in between a nude and like a terracotta type of color. And then I got Ofra, one of my favorites, Verona. I'm almost done with that one. I got that in a BoxyCharm. I also have Plum Bum Guava Gush Matador, which is a really bright, vivid red. This one has a sort of like a blue undertone to it. And then one by ColourPop, which is Check Please, and it is a super duper bright orange. You might have seen this on me on my last Torrid haul. If you look quickly, when I was trying on the clothing, I do have this one on with one of my looks. So those are my lipsticks for this month, but we are gonna go in with Bum Bum today. And these are really easy to work with. I usually don't use a lip liner with this because as you can see, it just glides on to the shape of your lips and you're pretty much done. So this is my finished look, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it and you like the pop of color on the eyes and just finished with a nude lip. I literally, this is, again, I have to say, one of my favorite eye looks to do. So if you are interested in the BH Cosmetic liners, I would totally recommend them because they are so easy to work with. They just glide on effortlessly and they last a long time too. And I like that they don't transfer either. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you want more content, like more makeup stuff on my channel. I know I've kind of veered off because I've been doing like the Torrid hauls and the mystery boxes and stuff like that, but everything has kind of been, you know, a little sort of died down with the mystery boxes right now. So Hank and Henry did have some and I totally missed out on them again. Hopefully on the next one I can get a few and do that for you. But yeah, if you want more makeup on my channel, let me know, you guys. So appreciate it. I love you guys. Stay safe and I will see you in my next one. Bye.